Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Cop shot dead in Portmore. A police constable was shot dead in the Gregory Park community of Portmore, St. Catherine on Tuesday night. He has been identified as Constable Jermaine Bennett, 36, of Hamilton Gardens in Gregory Park. Reports are that about 9:45 p.m., Bennett had gone to a house to visit his 5-week-old daughter. He was inside the house attending to his daughter when gunmen pounced and shot him multiple times. It is understood that while a wake was taking place at the rear of the premises at the time of the incident, Bennett was not in attendance. The constable worked with the Kingston Western Enhanced Security Measures team. The police reportedly removed 10 9mm spent casing from the scene. 2 persons have been taken into custody for questioning. Body found on Studio One Boulevard. Police investigators were called to a scene on Studio One Boulevard in St. Andrew this morning, where the body of a man was found with multiple gunshot wounds. Yesterday, the police reported that 368 people had been killed across the island since the start of the year. This was 17.5% more than the number of people killed in Jamaica over the same period last year. Tour operator found murdered in home community during lockdown. The body of a tour operator was found with chop and stab wounds on Middle Street in Exchange near Ochorea, St. Anne during the island-wide lockdown on the weekend. The deceased has been identified as 68-year-old Wentworth Pearson, alias Wenty, of Middle Street in Exchange. Reports are that on March 27 at about 3 p.m., a relative stumbled upon the body and alerted the police. On their arrival, law enforcers found Pearson's body lying on a dirt track with what appeared to have been chop and stab wounds to the neck and back. He was taken to the hospital where death was confirmed. The Ochorea's police are probing the incident. Nuggerhead taximen residents mourn tragic death of elderly cabbie Butty. Last Saturday, before the island lockdown took place, senior citizen Gwendolyn Brown ran out of cooking gas at her home in Portmore, St. Catherine, and she could only depend on one individual to put her pots back on fire. That individual was 70-year-old veteran taxi driver Minola Edwards, who plied the route from Nuggerhead to Helsher in Portmore. Edwards was murdered in Sand Hill Vista in Helsher on Monday by men posing as passengers. His body was thrown from the vehicle he was driving and onto the roadway. Brown saw Edwards for the last time on Saturday when he brought her a bag of coal and dropped it off at her home. She was therefore beyond despair when she learned that he had been killed and that she wouldn't be able to repay him for the deed. Saturday, me gas done, and me call him and tell him. Me tell him to buy some coal for me, and when him come, me give him back the money. Me hear the car horn a blow and me look down the streets, and him that, Glenn, see the coal there. When you see me, you pay me. Can't believe me brethren gone. If I rob the man, them did want to rob him. Just rob him and dash him out now. What make them have to kill him? According to police report, Edwards succumbed yesterday to injuries he received during Monday's incident. The report stated that around 1:45 p.m. Monday, Edwards was attacked by men posing as passengers who requested a diversion from the road to Sand Hill Vista. The men escaped in the blue 2013 Toyota Probox that was being used as a taxi by Edwards. According to the police, the vehicle was later recovered in Kingston. Avagae Bernard, a distraught and emotionally broken friend of Edwards, told reporters yesterday that though many hours had passed since his killing, a strong feeling of disbelief was still fresh. Bernard, a bartender at an establishment within the bus park, said Edwards, who was also called Butty, ate lunch inside her bar each day and hung out there in between trips to Helsher. She fainted outside the bar upon hearing news of Butty's demise. Saturday, before the curfew, him sit down right here so, and me squeeze him tight and say, take care of yourself till Monday. I'll know me can't believe say Butty dead. Every 12 o'clock, I right in a year so him sit down and eat him lunch. Me no sleep Monday night. Butty was a cricket lover. On his birthday, December 25th, the whole day him sit down with me. Me say, Butty, me I go start a run for him, and me put on 3 light beer upon the counter, and everybody come through the door, buy him something to drink, because of how me and him is. Him and my friend like that. When me hear say them kill Butty, me foot them wobble outside and me just drop a ground. Me no sleep last night and me know me pressure gone up because me no feel good in my body. All know me can't believe it. My mother know Butty from over 25 years running taxi to Helshaw, but he was a nice, humble man. His colleagues in the taxi business ceased services for the most of yesterday morning to pay respect to Edwards, a man who they said was one of two men who started plying the Nuggerhead Road to Helshaw route. One taximan, who gave his name as Charlton Chaplin, described Edwards as a friend he found joy in provoking. Every day me and him argue because me provoke him. When him a call a passenger and me take with a passenger dey from him cuss and say this and that, then drive out. When him come back and me and him again. Wednesday me a trouble him and say, how you go manage when Sunday come when the place locked down? When me a go Helshaw and come back, me hear say that happen to him. Whole night Monday night me no sleep. I'm a general, a years me know him. Me in the taxi work 22 years now and me come here come see him. But he was a good man. Another taximan who knew Edwards very well said he and the others had temporarily withdrawn their service out of respect for the elder. Me there for nearly 40 years and Butty there for over 30 years. Him was a very nice brother. We have to show him respect. Later we are going to work, but we have to show respect to the man. Customer service rep charged for alleged rape of minor at home. 28-year-old Karim Beckford, a customer service rep of Brunswick Avenue, Spanish Town, St. Catherine, has been charged with rape, grievous sexual assault, extortion and cruelty to a child following a number of reported incidents in his community. Reports from the Spanish Town police are that in January of this year, Beckford, who is a friend of the now complainant's family, caused the now complainant to strip naked and kneel on the floor with a book in her hand as punishment for having left the house. On a separate occasion in January, while the now complainant was having online classes at the now accused man's house, Beckford allegedly called her into his room and sexually assaulted her. Beckford is reported to have subsequently threatened the now complainant that her family would be informed that she was sexually active if she refused to pay him $10,000. The now complainant then informed her aunt, who reported the matter to the police. Beckford was arrested and was charged on Wednesday, March 24. A date for his appearance in court is being finalized by the police. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.